Rafael Nadal and Roger Federer, the rivalry that has defined a golden era.
But what I'd really like to talk about is the reason we're all here. We love tennis. Over the years, the game has changed so much. From rackets, to strings, and apparel, to speed, strength training. Tennis has evolved significantly since I started playing when I was just 4 years old. And I love it today as much as I ever have. I'm sure you do too. That's why you're here, right? And maybe you want to know why I love this sport so much. Okay then, here are the 10 reasons that I love tennis.
Top tennis. One of the best in the business.
Reason number 1. You get to hit the tennis ball. You get to hit it hard, with pace and rhythm. You can be creative. It's such a great stress reliever. So even if you can't do this,
There's a gem from the genius Roger Federer.
or this,
It's a dream of a backhand that finds the line.
or even this,
The absolute dreams of Roger Federer on display again.
at some point, you probably hit a perfect forehand, blasted an ace down the tee, or punched a winning volley into the open court. That feeling when you hit that perfect shot is the reason we all play, right? No matter how many tournaments I win, I get a thrill every time that happens. Which brings me to reason number 2, the zone. Sometimes when you're playing, even without realizing it, you find yourself in that zone. You're not thinking, you're just flowing from one shot into the next, reacting quickly and decisively. And you don't have to be number 1 in the world to experience it. Reason number 3, tennis is such a beautiful sport. Tennis players have some of the greatest footwork in the world and they move incredibly well on the court. While your arm swings the racket, the most important parts of your body are your feet. It's almost like a dance. I don't have the fastest serve in the game,
Hardest shot in the book.
or the most powerful ground strokes, unfortunately. I don't hit the ball with the most topspin,
Nadal takes back the advantage.
and I'm far from the biggest guy on the tour,
The biggest is John Isner.
but I still manage to move very fast. It's not just about getting to the ball, it's getting there early and with the proper balance to make the shot you want. Shot making leads me to reason number 4. Tennis is unbelievably creative. One of the things I enjoy so much about competing against the greatest players in the world is the challenge to come up with the shots that get them off balance. Just like they're trying to do to me actually. The results are the kinds of shots that make the crowds go crazy.
Great stuff.
Look at this reaction.
Talking about your game leads me to reason number 5. I love tennis because it's so accessible to play. All you need to play is one other person, a racket, and some balls. Reason number 6 why I love tennis. It's truly an international sport. I've played ATP tournaments all over the world in my career. Reason number 7, it's a sport for all your life and everyone in it, including your family. I started dating my wife Mirka when competing at the 2000 Sydney Olympics. Tennis has also brought me some great friendships, including my childhood buddies, Martin Kittinelli, Michael Lammer, and Severin Luthi, and my good friend and countryman Stan Wawrinka. In 2014, we all helped Switzerland win our first Davis Cup title ever. It was an amazing experience. You have to understand, Switzerland is a small country, just 8 million people. So getting a chance to play on a team for your homeland with some of your best friends, and then to win it all, well, it's one of the best feelings I've ever had in the game. Reason number 8, it's all in you. Even though I've played team sports before, nothing teaches confidence like relying solely on yourself, physically and mentally.
That's exquisite.
Reason number 9, it's a complete challenge of mind and body. I know I appear calm on the court, but as a young boy, I had a bit of a temper. Yeah, I produced more than a few of these. Eventually I learned to channel my negative energy into a positive focus and confidence. I worked hard, very hard actually, and when I was 17, I won the Wimbledon Junior Singles and Doubles titles. I turned pro later that year and started rising in the rankings. And at Wimbledon in 2001, I played one of my idols, Pete Sampras. Pete had won 4 straight Wimbledon titles and he'd never lost a 5-set match in his career. I saved 2 break points late in the 5th set, got actually a bit lucky, and then broke him at 6-5 to win the match. That match taught me about the thin line between winning and losing, and how important confidence is. And number 10 reason why I love tennis, it's fun. You run, you sweat, you experience the satisfying joy of playing this unique game. It's kind of crazy. and hitting a fuzzy yellow ball across the net can be so much fun. But we're all grateful that it is. I hope my thoughts will inspire you. Enjoy the rest of your museum experience and your time here in Newport. And don't forget to hit a few balls on the wonderful grass courts at the International Tennis Hall of Fame and Museum.
Lovely way to finish.